Good evening, Internet. Welcome to Watch Me Draw Stuff, Please. I'm your host, VidAlliger. The topic of today's episode is outer space. I'll be drawing this lovely portrait of Captain Lars, and as I draw, I'll be discussing the mysteries of the cosmos. For ages, human beings have looked up to the stars and wondered, Did I lock my front door when I left for work this morning? As we struggle to comprehend all that is outer space, our little minds are filled with burning questions. Oh, it burns. It really burns. Is outer space real? How many outer space are there? How do I get there? Seriously, I want out. Anything is better than this, surely. Planet Earth is dying, civilization is crumbling. I can't answer any of those questions. But by the end of this video, I hope to answer another question I'm pretty sure has been on everyone's minds lately. And always. Forever. What is outer space?
Watch me draw stuff. I'm desperate for attention, I can't get enough. I need your validation. So watch me draw stuff, please, and thanks a ton. The way I would describe my style is I clearly haven't brushed up on anatomy in a while. I never went to art school and it shows. Sometimes I think I'm getting pretty good, but who knows? You guys will let me know in the comments, I suppose. Watch me draw stuff, please. And thank you.
Let me start by telling you all about Steven Universe. Steven Universe is a documentary about outer space created by Rebecca Sugar, who also invented sugar. The film follows the daily trials and tribulations of a pink space boy named Captain Lars as he hurtles through outer space in a spaceship. His roommates are a bunch of magical rock ladies, some of whom are other magical rock ladies put together. Captain Lars is also best friends with the eponym Steven Universe, a horrifying cat demon who occasionally takes the form of a small child. Parts of the documentary were filmed in Beach City, a real city based in part on the fictional city of Canada. But the film's real focus is on the independent commonwealth known as outer space. Now, I have to admit, before watching this film, I was largely unfamiliar with outer space. But after having viewed one documentary on the subject, I think it's safe to say I'm an expert. So allow me to share with you some little-known facts about our vast, starry neighbor. Number 1. Space is totally sweet. I mean, seriously, have you seen this thing? Most of it is black, which is, scientifically speaking, the coolest color. And then it's got, like, planets and stars and junk. Man, that is pretty cool. And don't even get me started on black holes. Seriously, don't ask me about black holes. The film didn't really cover those. I don't really know much about them. Number 2. Planets are the coolest part about outer space because there are so many. 14, to be exact. The most common criticism I hear leveled at planets is that they're, quote-unquote, sorta overrated. I hear this most often from people who know very little about planets, or have misconceptions about them. For example, many people still believe that planets are not that cool, when, in fact, they are. I mean, think about it. Really think about it. Are you thinking about it? Some people are like, planets are lame sauce. And I'm like, okay, genius, you probably live on a planet. And if you don't, I'm sorry for assuming things. And then I usually offer to buy them a coffee, and they politely decline because coffee isn't really their thing, which is good because I actually didn't have any cash on me. Now, it is true that planets could stand to be improved in small ways. For instance, maybe instead of round, they could be shaped like different foods I enjoy. Like, there could be a hamburger planet or a taco planet. Can you imagine a taco planet? Number 3. When Neil Armstrong discovered the moon, he was quoted as saying, "Huh." Which is why people now say, "Huh," whenever they discover the moon. A little English lesson thrown into the middle of my space lesson, just for you. Number 4. Outer space was originally named after the first president of outer space, Brambleshook Pumberfudge. It was later renamed in 1849 when it was discovered that Brambleshook Pumberfudge was kind of a silly name. This name change has been contested over the years by so-called Pumberfudge originalists, but those guys are pretty insufferable. I mean, whatever, they're fine in small doses, I guess. Pumberfudge himself was something of a controversial figure. For one thing, he was always going around making whale noises, which everyone agrees is cool at first, but a little annoying after a while. And he had an obsession with eating krill, which is fine, but like, I already told you, dude, I don't have any krill. You know? He had a problem. A krill problem. Did I mention he was a whale? Well, space whale. Anyway, he was a lot to take sometimes. He had a pretty sweet mustache, though. He had a way with kids, too. And by that I mean, he owned a copy of the book Away with Kids, which was very popular in his day among certain people who felt that kids ought to just go away. Pumberfudge was very anti-kid. Great mustache, but that guy just did not like kids. Number 5. Outer space is pretty old, but it doesn't like talking about its age. Or anything else, really. Space is pretty quiet. A lot of people think it's shy, but it's not. It doesn't have a mouth. Finally, number 6. Wouldn't it be cool if you could breathe in outer space? Well, you can't. So, don't even try. Now, it wasn't always that way. Human beings used to be free to breathe as much as they wanted in outer space. In fact, an 11 BC census revealed that early humans counted breathing in space among their favorite things to do. Of course, that all came to a screeching halt in the year 67, which is also how old my dad is. Pumberfudge, who was still president at the time, visited Earth in search of krill, and a large crowd of humans gathered to hear him speak, and he told them he was hungry. And then someone in the crowd did that thing where you say, "Hi, hungry, I'm blank." Except instead of blank, you say your name. The joke is pretty stale nowadays, but back then most people still considered it a pretty good goof. But not Pumberfudge. He was so enraged by this act of insolence that he immediately revoked everyone's outer space breathing rights. Now obviously it's a pretty petty move, but he was a pretty petty guy. Whale. The fact that it's still illegal / impossible to breathe in outer space has a lot to do with politics, and that's not really what this channel is about, so I don't really want to touch that. I will say, though, that in the broadest sense of the term, I am pro-breathing. In conclusion, I'd give Outer Space a solid 8 out of 10. The missing 2 points are because of the lack of taco planets, of course. And here it is, my finished portrait of Captain Lars from Steven Universe. Well, I hope you learned something today, and I hope you enjoyed watching me draw stuff. If you'd like to see more of my art, you can follow me on Instagram, @VidAlliger. I've also started drawing live on Twitch, so you can follow me there too. twitch.tv/VidAlliger. What's your favorite thing about outer space? Let me know in the comments below. If I get literally any responses, I'll probably read them in my next video. Well, that's the end of our episode. Have a good night, and thanks for watching me draw stuff.
I make videos here on the internet. I haven't got the hang of it just yet. If you wanna subscribe, but I can't guarantee you're gonna like what you get.